I'll be back when the laptop open up, did you?
That's fine.
And we're back live.
Alright, I see an invitation. I'm about to accept it, Joe.
And voila, I can hear you.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
Alright.
That's the way to do it, Mr. T. That's the way to do it.
Oh, we in there like swimwear now.
Hey, Tessa. You alright? Alright, guys. Welcome to the Joe Baxter 9 show, and basically, yeah, we all will just jump back on the main screen here. So, how are you guys doing?
We doing good, Joe. Doing real good.
That's good. That's good. That's absolutely fantastic. I'm glad you're able to get on the show and we can actually hear you this time, rather than me sounding like I'm talking to myself. Well, looking like I'm talking to myself. So, but no, guys, obviously welcome to the show, Mr. T. Fantastic stream before. Looked like a very good stream, very enjoyable. It was quite enjoyable to watch. It was, obviously Call of Duty is a game that it's a bit like Marmite for me. I either love it or I hate it. So obviously I don't know how do you fare with Call of Duty?
How do I feel about Call of Duty?
Yeah.
I mean, I like Call of Duty. I still don't like Warzone, but I like everything else about Call of Duty.
So it's to me, I always feel like there's someone like you've got to all the time just be over your shoulder just to see if anyone's gonna get you.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with you. It's like as soon as you respond, somebody's right there waiting for you.
Yeah. The last Call of Duty I really enjoyed was Modern Warfare and what's it, Black Ops. Hi. The kids are here. The kids are here. So, but guys, it'd be nice to pick your brains tonight and probably just recapping the questions that we went through last week. So, but one game that I'm going to be putting as a main topic tonight is thank you for the follow there, mate. Thank you, Jazz. Thank you, Big Man Berries. Thank you very much. Basically, the big obviously question we're going to be doing tonight is Ghost of Tsushima. I don't know if you guys have obviously touched base on that one just to see what your thoughts are on Ghost of Tsushima.
Okay, say that one more time, Joe. About streamer.
Just saying, what's your thoughts on Ghost of Tsushima?
Oh, you talking about what our future is to be a streamer?
No, Ghost of the video game, Ghost of Tsushima.
Oh, that's the one you played the other day. What did you do?
Yeah. Well, obviously I've got it on. Yeah. So what you can actually hear in the background of music is Ghost of Tsushima. So
yeah, I actually like that game. I actually like it. I like an old school samurai game. I actually like them.
Well, I didn't realise that. They had different types of like classes of like obviously warriors in obviously Japan. Obviously, I didn't realise how honourable the samurai was, and I honestly thought that samurais were more like ninjas, like assassins. But it actually turns out that the Japanese were pretty brave. So, and obviously, if you're a samurai, it's quite like a knight. And it's and obviously the story that obviously they're following on Ghost of Tsushima is basically follows the character Jin, and I can't believe how honourable it is. And you know, I've always kind of been like a you know, obviously a little bit of a student of Japanese culture, like obviously with martial arts and stuff like that. But I just didn't realise that they had, like, the samurai was actually quite an honourable, oh god, you know, like honourable warriors. Instead of them like killing someone from behind, they'd rather face you up front, face to face,
Oh
and
yeah.
battle out that way. And
The bravery.
yeah, bravery. In other words, I think they're psychos. So, but Mrs. T, how are you doing? How's
I'm good.
good. But what's been happening, guys? What you've been doing this week? Anything exciting or?
Well, for me, I actually stream more than I have in a long time. I done streamed twice in 1 week. You know, that's a new record for me now.
Is it? So it's what other games have you been streaming?
I just been playing Call of Duty, Cold War.
Cold War. Ah, that's good stuff. Mrs. T, I've got to say you were streaming earlier. What was that game you were streaming earlier?
Little Hope.
The what one?
Little Hope.
Little Hope. Right.
Yes.
I've got to say it was a game that that had me on the edge of my seat, and it kind of left a brick in my pants. So, so as you can gather, I was it was basically like, oh wow, you know, it was quite scary. So
Yeah, it had some good jump scares.
yeah. It was as you can gather, it was like obviously when she lost her lover, I had to put on the Titanic tune. It had to be done. So.
Which, by the way, Joe, I'm gonna get you back for that. You Titanic my whole entire stream.
I've got to ask, was when was Mr. Bloodgang was he actually playing? Was that Chris Hart? Was Kevin Hart? Sorry, was that Kevin Hart? Why are you running?
It was.
Oh, was it? Honestly, I think he's absolutely hilarious, but I think he's pretty hilarious in the film. Is it Central Intelligence with The Rock? So I think he's really funny in that. But I also think he's really funny in the movie. What's it called? It's with Ice. Not Ice Cube. Is it Ice Cube?
I know you're talking about. You talking about the one where Ice Cube was a police officer or something like that?
Yes, that's the one. It's
I can't remember the name.
I can't remember the name of it, but I know you're talking about.
No, me neither.
The one he dating his sister.
Yeah. He basically gets it, like he pulls he pulls a shotgun out, accidentally fires the shotgun, and it blows him back into the box. Honestly, every time I look at that, I just think, wow, you know, just pick on the little man. But
he plays the little man part good.
He does. He takes it on the chin really well. So, but there's another part of that film where he's trying to light the barbecue, and it's a gas barbecue, and he actually manages to light, blows him up, and it like sends him back. Oh, I just think, oh wow, this film's amazing. So, but no, honestly, it's when I heard Kevin Hart, I was like, oh my god, it's Kevin Hart. Why are you running? It's like, oh yeah, we'll go. And obviously, then we had Titanic, and then we had Maximus from Gladiator. Are you not entertained? So that was kind of cool. It was a brilliant stream. I thoroughly enjoyed it. The only downside of that is midway through, as I was watching, because I was watching on my mobile phone, and my phone actually went dead. So obviously I had to quickly go charge that up. I charged it up, but the minute that I turned it back on, it quickly went down again. And I just says I'm gonna have to put it on for 10 seconds just to get like a full charge on it, you know. So I missed a little bit at the end of your stream, sadly. And obviously I managed to get my phone back on, but that's the effects of, because I'm on vacation. So, but obviously what happens is when you're on vacation, you get people where they're always ringing you up trying to get basically you always get people ringing you up saying, "Oh, look, I need your help," you know. So it just happens. So, but the phone never stops. Strife Hype, can't believe you stole a whole belly buster from the Sarnie shop. I'll tell you the story on this, guys. Okay. What it is, it was a friend of mine. Because obviously I work on domestic combi boilers, and he's obviously rang us up. I think it was on Saturday. Well, obviously it's a bank holiday weekend. On obviously our it's like Easter bank holiday weekend. So basically from the Friday, Good Friday, everywhere's shut from Good Friday obviously to Monday. So and unfortunately we couldn't get him a boiler part till Tuesday. So but we managed to get it in anyways. But he owns a sandwich shop, a deli. And basically what he said is look, because I didn't charge him because he's a really good friend, you know, and he says, look, come down and get some sandwiches. Yeah, that's right, Liam, Strife Hype, Liam, that's right, you do, mate, you do live in the street. Thanks very much for the bits as well, fella, thank you. But anyways, so what I said was, oh well, I'll go down and obviously, you know, get a sandwich. He says, look, get your lunch from the shop while you're there, and it's on me. So I said, yeah, okay, no problem. So me and Tessa went down in anyways, and I thought, oh, I'll make a little bit of an advertisement thing for him, you know. And obviously I put a mask on as you do. It's like now it's the norm to put a mask on when you go in the shop. Before the pandemic, if you wore a mask, you got the police called on you, you know. So obviously I put a mask on in anyways, and I says I picked up the sandwiches as I was leaving. Tessa took a photograph of us actually running out the shop, and she posted on Facebook saying, this guy's just robbed your sandwich shop, does anybody know who it is? So I thought, well, I'll share that. So obviously I'm wearing the mask, and anyways I shared it, put on saying, oh, the village sandwich shop's just been robbed about 20 minutes ago. And basically I put on saying I ran out saying the belly buster deal at £4.20 is a cracking deal, and it's worth the jail time, so I'll be back for the belly buster. So obviously I had that in anyways, and I thought I'd put on the bottom saying and my name's the Hamburglar, by the way.
Oh wow.
So it's
you know what?
Go on.
I think you should get an emote with the Hamburglar.
That'd be
Trust
dope.
us, it'll
That'd be
happen.
great.
Trust us, it'll happen. But no, it's obviously the sandwich shop is the same street that Stripe Hype lives in. So that's how close me and obviously Liam Stripe Hype actually are. We actually live in the same town, same neighbourhood, really.
Oh,
So,
nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So that's what I'm saying. It's a small world, as they say. So, but no, other than that, guys, it's what is your future plans for streaming? What games have you got in mind to play in the future?
Who do you want to go first?
Well, for me,
Good question.
For me, I'm not sure, Joe. I'm still wandering around, figure out what I want to play next. I'm just trying to get a game that can keep my attention span on it for an hour and a half, how long I want to stream, but also where I can also interact with the chat the way it don't keep me so far glued to the game that I forget about the chat too.
No, that's understandable. Mrs. T, what about you?
I think I'm gonna go down this road of more horror games.
Okay.
I'm a horror fiend. I love horror movies, and Halloween is my favorite holiday. So I think I'm gonna, maybe do a little bit more horror. Probably not the whole entire time, because I do like other games as well. I was thinking about my sons. My sons likes to watch me play certain games if they're, friendly and it's nothing scary. So I'm actually thinking about maybe doing some like superhero games, because I know that's something my kids would like to sit down and watch. So I want to make them a part of my stream as well.
What about cartoon type horror games, like let's say Medieval? I don't know if you remember the PlayStation game Medieval.
Oh yeah, I do remember. Yeah, I do.
What about games like that? I mean, it's, you know, Medieval's quite child friendly.
Yeah, that's something I could definitely do.
See, it's, I mean, I've actually got Medieval on. I've got it as a PlayStation game, but I think you guys have to be in agreement with me here. Is the PlayStation memory is very, very lackluster. So I'm actually thinking about buying a Seagate like hard drive just to like download it back on. But what I'll do is when I get the hard drive, I'll reinstall Medieval, and you guys can obviously watch it on a stream sometime if you're up for it. And like I say, I mean, if the kids like it, then you never know, it might be a game that they could play on in the future or something.
Oh yeah, most definitely. We actually went to the it's a store here. I think it's called Old School Games or something like that. We ended up buying a trio and Super Mario.
Super Mario Brothers with Duck Hunt.
Yeah, and the kids, they like it. I think these kids are gonna end up wanting to stream one day.
That'd be excellent. I think I'll be watching. I think I'll be there watching. So, but guys, have you got any advice for Liam for Stripe? He's getting bored of just playing FIFA and Call of Duty. Is there any games that you could point him in that direction? I think he plays Xbox. Is there any games that you give him any advice on?
Stripe, what are you more interested in? Like action games, adventure games?
Do you like
horror games?
Stealth games? Like, do you like what do you like? I think all of us. I think that's a good game to play.
All of us.
You talking about that scary one? All of us.
Is it the All of Us or the Last of Us? I think it's called the Last of Us.
Last of Us, right? Okay. Yeah, well, Last of Us is they've got
Part 1 and Part 2.
With the bike.
Oh, the bike. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that's funny.
Oh, the one with the baker.
Yes.
Yeah, with the zombie guy who was killing the zombies.
Days Gone. I think that's what it's called. Days Gone. Yep. That was actually it was one of the very first PlayStation 4 games that I actually got, in Days Gone, and that was one of the reasons why I bought a PlayStation 4 to come back to PlayStation on, was to play the game Days Gone. I've got to say, guys, there's nothing more on the edge of your seat than playing Days Gone, especially when it turns nighttime.
Oh man.
Yeah, I was on the edge of my seat. I was
like, you know what I like the most about that game is that smoking bike.
yeah. It's a rat bike. It's a rat bike, I believe. And the rat bike is like you can fit any part on a rat bike, you know. And it's I mean, I've got a cruiser motorbike. I mean, I've only ever rid it once or twice. And I've got to say, you've got to have certain parts for the cruiser motorbike, but with a rat bike, you can just put whatever part you want on it. It could be like a Harley part or whatever, and the thing will just keep going. So, but that's what that bike is. It's a rat bike, and you can upgrade it, and it obviously makes it go pretty fast and stuff. So, but no, I just thought I'd pick your brains on what your future is going to be holding. But another big question is Team Tighten Up. Obviously, how do you guys feel Team Tighten Up? What direction are you guys going? Because I think that we're going in the right direction.
I think so as well. I like what we have going. I like that, it's not a big community. It's a slow growing one, but that's because we actually want to get to know the people who come into the community, who's a part of the community. Our Discord, it definitely has that family vibe. Everyone knows each other, and for the new people who just come in, we're getting to know them. Not everybody is able to show that person love. So I think it's going good, and we're headed in the right direction. We're not just adding anybody in, of course. It's hand selected. We're watching people, trying to see if they're, the energy is, like ours. We don't want any negativity in the group. So everyone there is full of love and life and happy, and we just want to keep it going that way.
Yeah, I totally agree. I think obviously it's nice to be. It's like a community, and it's nice to help other streamers obviously build in the right direction as well as get to know them. And I honestly think it's grown fantastic for everyone, and obviously I like the support that everyone gets within Team Tighten Up, and I just think we're heading in the right direction. So what's that?
Do you know where she is?
Don't. So but no, like I say, guys, it's I thoroughly enjoy being a part of Team Tighten Up, and like I say, it's everyone is always interacting, always helping out, and I honestly think the right direction is going, and it's right down is to get to know the streamers who are joining and building that community, because I think the support's absolutely fantastic. So yeah, so we're getting there, and but we've got a lot of, I don't know if you guys agree with me on this one, but we've got a lot of range, like of different gamers, like Xbox, people on Xbox and people on PlayStation, but I haven't noticed it. Is anybody on PC in our group, or?
I think we only got one person on PC, and I think it was Asher. I'm not pronouncing
I
that.
can't
I don't
pronounce the name.
The Asher. I don't know how to pronounce the name. I don't want to mess the name up.
Asterius. I think her name is Asterius.
Tongue tires. That's what I call them. Tongue tires.
Yeah, it's definitely one of those names.
I could have said astronomist, but that's what I say. So, but what do you guys feel about possibly upgrading to the next level of gaming, which is obviously newer consoles like PlayStation 5?
Well, actually, Joe, I think our next step is actually going to PC.
PC. All right. Okay.
Yeah, PC. Even before Twitch, I've been wanting to build PC. I was in school for cybersecurity, so I want to do that just for fun. And then when I got introduced to this Twitch stuff, I was like, man, might as well just build a gaming PC where we can do everything all in one.
Hey, Joe, he's not getting that PC for gaming. He's getting that PC for trading.
Yeah.
I love
trading.
How is the schooling going with the cybersecurity, man? How's that getting on for you?
It's going, Joe. I was in ECPI, man, but I ended up leaving them, man, because it's like you do 5. It's fast. It's a fast-paced course. So what you learn in 4 years, you learn in 2.5 years. Right. So what you learn in 12 weeks, you learn in 5 weeks, but it's only 10 classes for the 5 weeks. Okay. So it felt like I was teaching myself. Like I had to end up calling the school. The program director, talked to him and his boss about like why I wanted to drop out, because I feel like I was teaching myself. If I ask the instructor, hey, I don't understand, can you explain this more in depth with me? And the only they tell me figure it out. Why I'm paying you all this money to teach myself how to do it? Right.
That's fair enough. Yeah. I mean, to be quite honest, and plus you'll be obviously no doubt paying obviously all that money. I mean, for you to obviously having to, as you said, teach yourself, and unfortunately there's a lot of people, especially in the UK, students where they're going to university and they're paying thousands and thousands and thousands of pounds, and they can't get that back, because apparently obviously because the government's actually ruled and says that is the adequate learning for people in the COVID times, as I would say. And obviously I think it's a shame, but I do agree with you, mate. I think obviously get your money's worth, and obviously if you can, obviously get back on that bike and get yourself down to doing the cyber security, because a lot of people don't realise, but the new I would say the new job to have would be cyber security, because every day you see the PlayStation network getting hacked. Every day.
Yeah, you're right about that.
And you need to have people like yourself who are going to be on board and willing, obviously, to protect people's cyber security, really. So, I think you do well. So, do well for that, man. And obviously, I wish you the best on that. But in terms of PC gaming, I've got to admit, guys, I don't know if you guys have seen it, but what about virtual reality? Because I actually seen an Oculus played whilst I was at work, and entered a customer's house, and he had the full setup, and I've got to say, I was like, wow, I was totally blown away with what for what he had. And I mean, what do you guys think of virtual gaming? Do you think that would be the way forward?
I want to try it. I'm not gonna lie to you, Joe. I want to try it out. It looks like it'll be fun and scary at the same time.
I know. I want to do it too.
Like, I would like to do a game on a roller coaster or something on that virtual reality thing. Just see if it's really what the hype is. What people say it's actually like a real life experience.
Yeah.
You know, I'm going for horror, so.
So you can have it.
I could imagine you being on it, the jump scare happening, and you're like, that's what I think that could happen. No, but no. I've got to say, guys, is I think it's going to be the future. Put it that way. Honestly, for what I've seen, I do believe console gaming is going to be. It's going to go virtual. I give it another, say, 10 years. I give it another 10 years, and we will be virtual. It'll basically be like a PlayStation 4, and we will be literally virtual gaming. There'll be no handheld console, like handheld gamepad. It'll be us literally wearing gloves, like the movie Ready Player One. Honestly think we are going to be like that in about 10 years time.
I can see that.
Yeah, I can see everything going digital.
Yeah, well, they've already started to integrate that. However,
yeah, they have already started that.
Mm-hmm.
However, I feel, and I don't know if you guys might agree with us on this one, is if they do go digital, where does that leave stores like GameStop and Game? You know, where does that leave? Where does that leave games? The game stores like them big franchises. Where does that leave them?
For me, honestly, I mean, GameStop as of right now is already going through financial problems already as it is. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Because people now are not really buying games. Cause now, like you're saying, with PlayStation and the newer model PlayStation, mm-hmm. why go to a store to go buy the game when you can buy it online on PlayStation Network?
Mm-hmm. See, the problem, what I believe, like, obviously for us, I'm just going off personal experience, is our internet download speeds is, I don't think it's kind of up the spec, like, obviously to what you guys have got in the US. Mm-hmm. I mean, I don't know what download speed you guys have got, but believe it or not, the average download speed that I was getting, say, about 2-3 years ago, was literally 5 megabyte download. And obviously you've got to understand, trying to download weekly downloads on an Xbox One would literally take, I would say, I would say about 3 or 4 hours. And if it wasn't 3 or 4 hours for it to download, it would be sometimes it'll take 2 days, 3 days for a game to download. So
that's crazy.
That's what I'm saying. And that is the only downfall of having say for example digital downloading, because games aren't not exactly 8 megabyte no more. They're not 20 megabytes a game no more. They're literally what sometimes we're talking to at least 89 gigabytes worth of gaming. Oh, there's an echo. Mr. T, is the microphone close to your is it close to your TV?
It was on my phone. You probably heard something else.
No probs, mate. No probs.
Alright, is it better now, Joe?
That's a bit better. Yeah, that's a bit better. That's fantastic.
Maybe TV might be too loud. I'm gonna turn the TV down too.
Yeah. Oh, no probs. It's only Mrs. T. She's picked up on it. So no, it's that's our downfall, mate. At the minute is I don't think the UK is obviously it's moving. I don't think it's moving fast enough to actually getting fibre optic lines installed underground, you know. And our main supplier of the fastest fibre optic in the UK is currently Virgin Media, and I don't know who your fastest supplier is in the US. But put it this way,
I think it's Verizon.
Verizon, is that your fastest?
Yeah, I think Verizon got. I think from what I heard, Verizon got the best internet. The best internet of all internets. Now I don't know if it's true or not, but I know they're the most expensive.
Yeah, but I mean, you want the fastest internet, you're going to pay the biggest bill, really, aren't you? So,
Yeah, you're right about that.
So, but basically, that's the only downfall for us is, and sometimes Virgin Media, if you want the fastest internet, they're going to rack that price right up. I mean, here's one for you. I used to use Virgin Media for business, and I got a bill through the door for £4,000, and I'm only a small business, you know. And when I read the bill, I nearly fainted. I was like, oh my god. So it was basically like, wow, okay. But no, I'm with I would say the second class, which is like Sky. So I'm with them now, and I'm on the fastest package with them, and I'm getting up to 70 megabyte download. And I've got to say, whatever the quality that we're getting now is just like it's much better. So much better. But no, Mr. T, it's obviously what would you? I mean, if you say in 10 years' time, in virtual reality gaming, what game would you like to see available to play in virtual reality?
What game? I don't know. I like a boxing game like Knockout or UFC game in virtual reality. I think it'd be like fun. It'd be like a workout plus whatever else come with it.
It's one game I would like to see. One game I'd like to see would be Metal Gear Solid.
Oh yes, that'd be a good game too. I forgot about Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah, that's one game I would like to see as virtual. Stripe Hype says bring back Knockout. Yeah, bring back Knockout, definitely. So, yeah. But it's a bit funny because Liam, as Stripe Hype, as what you're saying, I used to live round the corner from where you obviously live, and obviously this is another reason why I left Virgin Media. Was something called high utilisation, and basically, as I was saying, Mr. T, is we're not getting the cables in fast enough. But the reason what they were doing is this time they were laying the new cables in, but they weren't upgrading the connection boxes for houses to send the internet to, and it would turn out every week they'd come to a burnt out box because the box wasn't upgraded to that specification, and sometimes the internet would work, it would go down, and I mean, wow, if Liam's on 170 download speed, yeah, and your download must be like a click of the fingers and the game would just download. Wow. But yep, the old games were definitely the best, I say. So I mean, I would like to play the new Super Mario game. What do you think about that one on the Nintendo Switch? Do you ever feel to play Nintendo Switch?
I thought about getting a Nintendo Switch. I think I want to try it out. I see a lot of people play it, and it actually look good to me. So I think it'd be like my next investment, other than the gaming computer, it's a Nintendo Switch.
Nintendo Switch. See, the only downfall is if you get a Nintendo Switch, you've actually got to use a capture card. That's the only downfall, and that's the reason why I had to use a capture card to play the Wii, to play Super Mario. That's
fine. That's fine with me with the capture card. That's fine with me. As long as I can play it and stream it, hey, I'm in there.
Yeah. No, it's the thing is as well is I mean, I don't know if you agree. Do you feel Nintendo's more family orientated for gaming?
I think so.
More child friendly, I think sometimes. But that's just Stripe Paper. Stripe Paper's just made a good comment there. To be honest, as well though, loads of people in my street are old and don't think they have the internet, but could be wrong. That's a good idea. That Stripe House just said there he'd stream Pokemon if he went on Switch. Is it? I mean, I don't know if you know. Is there any games like that? Because I know if you can go on Pokemon Go, the mobile app, I know there's a feature where you can actually whatever Pokemon you catch outside that actually go on the game. Is that true? I mean, I don't know if it's.
I remember playing Pokemon when I was a kid. I think I had the yellow, blue, red.
Yes.
What it? Gold and silver.
I had yellow, blue, red, gold, and silver as well. The actual most enjoyable one that I loved was Pokemon Red.
With Charmander.
Yep, I had Charmander. I even got the Charizard as well.
Yeah, I think he was my favorite one out of all of them. Then I think Blastoise was like, Squirtle. I went to Blastoise was my second favorite.
But what I used to do is I used to use, like, say if I ever got a new cartridge, like say if I got Pokemon Blue, I would I'd have my main game, which be like on Pokemon Red, and then on Pokemon Blue I'd restart, get to a certain level on Pokemon Blue, transfer the Blastoise, the Squirtle, and then transfer the what was it, Charmander, Venusaur, whatever, Bulbasaur, transfer the Bulbasaur, and I would have the green, the blue, and the red Pokemon obviously with us. So, and I actually managed to get all them, and that's like very rare. But I remember I actually managed to find all the 150 Pokemon. I even managed to catch Mewtwo, and basically we got. I had all the Pokemon. Yep, that's right. I agree with Stripe out there. He's just put yellow, blue, red, silver, gold, and crystal. All amazing first generation Pokemon. Yeah, totally agree.
I agree.
Yeah, totally agree. Totally agree.
So Joe, who you think was better, Mewtwo or Mew?
Good question. I've got to say, between the two, I'm gonna go Mewtwo. That's who I think's best. Between the two of them, the reason why I think Mewtwo is he's genetically enhanced. So he's basically it's like a heal thing, and it's like face and heal, and you've got to think straight away. You know, Mewtwo might be heal, but in a way he means well because he feels he's not adequate enough, because he feels that he's in Mew's shadow, but I just think he's totally badass. You know, pardon me French. It is what it is. You've got to get the microphone away from the. Sorry, you've got to get your phone away from the microphone. Quality.
Hey, girl, I ain't got the microphone. The phone by the microphone.
So it's that's what I feel, man. I feel Mewtwo was the strongest Pokemon between the two. Who do you think was the best between the two?
Yeah, I agree with you, Mewtwo. I thought the same as you.
Mewtwo. Well, Stripe Hype's going with Mew. So that's because Mew's the original. That's fair enough. So, what do you think about the current situation? But Mewtwo looks hard as nails. Yeah, he is. He's harder. He's definitely hard as nails. I had to use the Master Ball to actually catch him.
Oh, I remember the Master Ball. You catch everything with the Master Ball.
Yeah, it was the only one that you had as well. So, but no. What's your thoughts on the current situation with Konami and basically with the Metal Gear franchise? What's your actual thoughts on that? Because I know there's been a massive falling out with Hideo Kojima and Konami, and obviously it's a bit of a kick in the nads, because I believe that they were going to reboot Metal Gear. Obviously Metal Gear, like, do a remake of Metal Gear Solid. But what do you think about that? Do you think that's quite sad?
I can't remember when the last Metal Gear Solid game was made. I know it would have been years, ain't it?
Yeah, the Phantom Pain. The Phantom Pain was the last Metal Gear game, but they also brought out Metal Gear Survival. I don't know if you remember a couple of, I think it was 2 months ago. I actually done a stream on it, and to be quite honest, mate, it was more like Call of Duty met like with zombies. That's what it felt like to me.
Yeah, I haven't really been keeping track of the Metal Gear Solid. I guess because I haven't played it so long. I think the last time I played Metal Gear Solid was on PlayStation.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yeah, that's I think like the first 2 I played, and after that I fell off Metal Gear Solid, so I haven't been keeping up with it.
Well,
but I mean, I think it would be nice to bring it out again, even if they have to revamp it or what's it called when they get old games and they basically just redo it again and make it a little bit better.
Yeah. I'll tell you a reason why I think people want a remake with it is obviously there has been a rumour for a long time that they're going to be making a movie of Metal Gear Solid, and basically they've got do you know is it Dameron Poe or something like that from Star Wars, the new trilogy Star Wars?
Joe, I don't know nothing about Star Wars, Joe. I ain't never seen Star Wars in my life.
Really? What?
I never seen that one Star Wars. Only thing I saw dealing with Star Wars was Mandalorian, and my wife put me on Mandalorian this year.
Right, okay. Well, that's a bit like an Armageddon kind of movie, like thing, innit? Where I don't know if you ever seen the movie with Armageddon with Bruce Willis and Ben Affleck in.
Yeah, I remember that movie.
Well, can you remember when they're in the when they're in the actual like buggy, the moon buggy, and they've got to fly over the canyon part over the asteroid, and and he goes, yeah, you gotta be like Evel Knievel. You gotta be like Evel Knievel. And he goes, I have never seen Star Wars. that's gonna be you. That's gonna be you. Right? He's gonna. I know I never watched Star Wars. It's like Evel Knievel. But I like the 3 legend. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, the 3 dogs. See, the thing is, though, is you had the 3 dogs, but that was the equivalent of the 3 birds on Pokemon Red and Blue. The what was it? The Zapdos.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, Moltres. I can't remember the names. It's been so long.
Yeah. Zapdos, Moltres, and I can't remember the other one. But yeah, that's right. You always had 3 legendary Pokemon, and I believe the newer age it came to like the 3 it's a 2 legendary. If you caught 2 legendary, put them together, you actually managed to get a 3rd legendary. But I can't remember what game it was. But it was really good. But it would. Like I said, touching back on the remaster of Metal Gear Solid, if it happens, I would welcome it. I think the reason why I would welcome it is because if you remember playing the actual video game back in the day, it was like more stop motion if you had a look at the cutscenes. So it'd be nice to see more up to date, obviously features. Obviously in there, but Strife House, right? I remember when you could sit in the box and you could hide in the box. But I remember that very well. So, but what games would you like to see come out in the future, Mrs. T? If you're still there, what games would you like to see?
Games I'd like to see come out in the future?
Yeah.
Let me see. I would love for them to remaster Mario. To be honest with you, Joe.
Like the first Super Mario.
Like the Super Mario Brothers.
Yeah.
I would like them to remaster it. That to me, I think that's still until today the best Mario out.
No, I totally agree. But would they not have done? By remaster, do you feel more 3D?
Yeah, just get a little bit better graphics. They can keep the game style the same, just a little bit more better graphics.
Right, I'm with you. See, because obviously I know they said, but Sailor Moon. What's Sailor Moon? I've never heard of Sailor Moon before. What is that?
I think Sailor Moon. That's the one with the girls. The girls that had the power. The cartoon girls. I think it was 3 of them.
Oh, is that like Japanese anime type game?
I think so. I think it was Japanese anime.
Right, I'm with you. I'm with you. Yes, Mr. T says it is. I'm
It was kind of similar to Powerpuff, but it was just more like teenagers.
Right, with you. I'm with you. So obviously, I mean, what I mean, I don't know what anyone else, I don't know what other games anyone else would like to see come through. I would actually say a multi, like obviously for multiplayer. I mean, if we went through games individually, I wouldn't mind obviously more games like obviously playing like multiplayer Metal Gear Solid etc. You know, but if there was one, and I mean one massive game where you could play with all your friends, what would it be? What game would you like to see incorporated with multiplayer?
Any game out there, I wish I can have like multiple people playing it.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's a hard question right there. What game? I don't know. I gotta think on that one, Joe.
I'm gonna think on that one.
Yeah, I had to think on that one. There's so many games that popped in my head. I don't know which one I want to choose.
There's the question for you. There's the question. Just wondering as well. Will you be watching WrestleMania?
I used to watch WrestleMania when I was younger until I realized wrestling was fake, and I kind of faded away from it.
Yeah. Do you feel like now with the WWE, do you feel it's more it's gone back to like a PG era?
Yeah, I think now it's just more entertaining than it was back when we was growing up. When we was growing up, man, I thought wrestling was the best thing that ever happened. But now it's just like it's more acting than it is actually wrestling.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So obviously, my big thing is when you've got superstars like Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock, The Undertaker, and stuff like that, Triple H. Obviously, growing up in that era, I strongly believe that. That was the golden age of wrestling. Now I think it's very watered down with what you say, acting, and there's not a lot of what I would say entertaining value to it now. But I mean, we all know WrestleMania is like the Super Bowl of wrestling. So it's. Do you think CM Punk possibly could make a return, or?
Actually, I would like him to make a return. I thought CM Punk was pretty good.
Yeah, me too. I thought CM Punk was great. I thought he was one of the best. I was quite shocked when he left. But I was also more shocked to hear that Christian had signed with AEW, which is like the new rivalry, the new WCW to WWE. And I was more shocked seeing that obviously happen.
Yeah, it's so many different wrestling things now that the WWE own. I mean, it's so like with the amateur wrestling, and you got the other type of wrestling. It's like, man, it's so many of them now. I can't keep up with them.
Yeah, I totally agree. So, here's the big question, big question. What would you consider your all-time greatest console of all time?
Console all time?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's another hard one right there. Console all time. Well, I like the old school console. Which one do I want to pick from that I actually like when I was growing up playing?
Mrs. T's going for Nintendo.
Yeah, probably where I go. If Joe, be honest with you, Dad or Super Nintendo would probably gonna be my answer.
Nintendo, yeah. But which one? No, which one we going for? We're going for the NES, the Nintendo Entertainment System, or we're going for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System, the SNES.
I think the Nintendo to me was better than Super Nintendo.
Right. Okay.
I always think the original always better than the new ones.
That's fair. That's fair enough. I actually grew up with more the SNES. So I'm gonna go like obviously the SNES because obviously for what games, but obviously you be in agreement with me. I'll still say it to this day, the all-time greatest game to come from a Nintendo is without a doubt Super Mario.
Super Mario. I love Super Mario. I love the Dunk Hunt. Well, like I was telling my wife one time, like, man, I had a Sega and a Sega Genesis, and man, it didn't last long.
What, the Sega Genesis?
Yeah, I had both of them, Sega and a Sega Genesis.
Wow, it didn't last long.
No, it didn't last long. I had a niece that poured water inside the system, so I had it about a week, and then this game system gave out on me.
Oh, never. That's a shame. That is a shame. But no, super. It's nothing is ever built to last, though, is it? So, but can I just ask, Mr. Tighten Up, are you able to get a haircut over in the States?
Yeah, the barbershops are open here, but I don't see, man. Me honestly, I don't see paying $20-$30 for a haircut.
What? Is that how much you're paying?
Yeah, that's how much they charge over here. $20-$30 for a haircut. Man, that's just for the haircut part. That's not anything. If you got a beard, you want to get it lined up and shaped up, or you want to do a little bit more. But yeah, just for a haircut, it's $20-$30.
Is that COVID prices, or is that like?
That's just the normal prices of what it was.
Wow, $20 for a haircut. That's got to be let's say 60. That's got to be about say 14, 15 pound. Is that right? That's got to be 14, 15 pound in UK money.
Yeah, it's probably about if you're paying $20, we're probably about 25, 28 pounds in UK that we're paying.
Wow, that's a bit expensive. Saying that, it's obviously. I mean, my barber is to get my hair done. It's anywhere between 70 to 200, depending. So what? $200 to get your hair done? No way.
$200 to get your haircut?
Yeah, that's what Mrs. T's just put. Did you know about this, Mr. T? Did you know that you're paying $200 for a haircut? Yeah.
Man, I ain't paying no $200 for a haircut. I'll ball my head. I'll ball my head off. I do that.
Oh, do you know one haircut I've always wanted to get is got to be a Randy Watson haircut. From Coming to America. I always wanted a haircut like him. What's it called? Is it Slow Glow or something like that? Soul Glow. That's what it's called.
Yeah, Soul Glow. You want the curls in it?
Yeah. But what is it? Soul Glow. That's what I.
Yeah, there you go.
That's what I want. Oh, but obviously. But did you watch the new Coming to America too? Did you watch that?
Yeah, I seen the new one. I like the old one better, but the new one is more it's comedy, more comedy for the new one.
Yeah. I actually I've got to say I enjoyed the old one better than what I did the new one, and obviously I'm with you on that one as well. I thought the new one was more comedy, but no, it was just great when they brought out. Yes, I love the new one, but my favourite is the first one. Yes, Mrs. T, I think there's an all agreement right here to say the old one was much better than the new one. But it was just good to see right at the end that they brought back Randy Watson, So that's Randy Watson. I absolutely love Randy Watson, and I think he brought his band. What was his band called again? Was it? Oh God, what they called again? Oh God, what they called? What's the band called? Drops the microphone. He goes, chocolate. That's it, sexual chocolate. And it was obviously.
Yeah, at the end of the movie.
Yeah, he's like sexual chocolate. He's like, so, hey, and obviously you got the old men in the bottom. I love the funeral scene. If my funeral is like that, I don't want it.
If I die, I want to go out just like he did.
Yeah. Oh, hey, it was it was you know what it is. So when you watch that part of the film, do you not feel it was a bit sad to obviously it was like a passage of time to realise that all of our favourite actors, all our favourite celebrities and everything are they're going to pass away. And obviously is it James Earl? Is it James John Earl or something? I can't remember his name. He plays the voice of Darth Vader as well. I'm not saying that you haven't watched Star Wars, but you must have watched Conan the Barbarian films.
I've seen Conan the Barbarian before.
Oh well, do you know he's the actual bad guy? He's the one with the snake. James Earl Jones, that's his name. Thank you, Mrs. T. That's right, James Earl Jones. He's it was dead sad seeing him have a funeral scene in that movie, because to me it was like a saying, look, this is it. This is my tribute to say this is me. That's it. That's me done with Coming to America. And obviously when the funeral scene happened, I just think that's so sad, you know. But it's a great tribute to him. It was funny, you know. So, but you guys are probably in the same agreement with me to say it's so sad to see our favourite celebrity actors and stuff like that who have, you know, the passage of time, you can't stop time, and eventually they will sadly pass away. And I don't know if you guys probably agree with me on that one. It was quite sad, but it was funny. So
yeah, I agree. Eventually, we all. Honestly, Joe, I thought he was already dead. To be honest with you.
wow, really? I was saying that.
Yeah, I thought he was already dead. Because when I saw the previews of it, I'm like, they must have somebody acted as him for this right here, and then you got the digital screening for the body and the face.
Right.
I honestly thought he was already dead. I like, this man. I know he about 90-some years old.
Yeah. Saying that though, McDowell. When I seen him in the movie, and I looked, I honestly thought, I went, oh wow, you know, he really doesn't look very well, you know. And but obviously when the movie went on, you know, I honestly thought these two legendary actors, right? Yeah. I mean, you know, McDowell. I can't see. Hey, don't know what it is with me, but McDowell, Lisa McDowell's father, he is played in quite a lot of, you know, like good films. And I don't know if you remember, but he also played in Die Hard 2. Can you remember Die Hard 2?
Yeah, I remember that.
He actually played in Die Hard 2. And I just remember him being this quite bulky type guy, you know, and seeing him in Coming to America 2, I was like, oh wow, you know, he looked dead thin. So, oh, you like him? Mrs. T likes him. Like I say, he's just a total legendary actors, like obviously like them too. And again, it's just so sad because of the passage of time. And unfortunately, it's going to take, obviously, time takes its toll and obviously takes its course. And sadly, I honestly think we're not going to have very long with them guys, you know, which is dead sad. And I hope maybe they can come out and say Coming to America 3, and next thing you know, they're there, Coming to America 3, that they're on there, you know, as a tribute. But it was just a nice, same again. I mean, Mrs. T, and no doubt you probably agree. We all obviously probably all thought that James Earl Jones had passed away, because believe it or not, the same voice dubs they used in the live action movie for The Lion King was actually the very same voice dubs they used in the 1994 film. And a lot of people don't know this, but James Earl Jones actually refused to take any future pay for the live action film for them voice dubs. There's a bit of movie trivia for you. But
I didn't know. Did he play the voice for Mufasa, right?
That's right. Yep, played the voice for Mufasa. That's right. And it was Matthew Broderick that played the character, but I believe they passed the Matthew Broderick role to another person in the live action movie. But I'm definitely certain they reused James Earl Jones. But as for the bird, it was originally Mr. Bean. Oh God, Rowan Atkinson. I don't know if you know Rowan Atkinson, Mr. Bean.
I don't think I know who that is.
Have you ever seen the film, the movie? Sorry, with it's Mr. Bean's. He's 90 years old. Yeah, he's 90 years old. Rowan Atkinson plays a character called Mr. Bean, and he actually comes to the United States, and he's basically an art gallery manager or whatever, and he's got to like try and save Whistler's mother. But it's called Bean the Movie. Mate, if you get 5 minutes, you guys try and find that on Netflix or whatever, and just try and watch Bean the Movie. Get some popcorn or whatever, and just be ready, because by the next morning your ribs are going to be absolutely killing you, because he's so funny. And believe it or not, Rowan Atkinson's actually from he's quite a well-known comedic type actor, and he's actually from County Durham, which is literally say 20-30 minutes away from where I live. And but you guys really need to have a look, like check him out, because he's so funny, so funny. But over in the States, who's your most favourite comedic comedian? Who's your most favourite comedian?
For me, my favorite comedian is Lavelle Crawford.
Who? Lavelle Crawford? Lavelle Crawford?
Yeah, Lavelle Crawford. He's a real chubby dude, real big chubby black guy. He played in what movies he played in? I can't even think any movies. He played a couple movies. I just can't think what they are right now. He got a funny voice. But he a comedian.
I'm gonna have a look for Lavelle Crawford. I'm gonna see if I can find him. Lavelle Crawford. You know what it is? I've probably seen him, but can't remember. Lavelle Crawford.
Yes, Lavell Crawford.
Yeah. Oh my God! I know who this guy is. Oh wow, Lavelle, Bruce for Charlie Murphy. Can I just ask? He's not the one that done that where he done that joke where he's like, "Your baby daddy went in there and kissed you goodnight." Is that him?
Yeah.
Oh hey, he's your mama's so nasty. Oh hey, I remember him. Oh, he's so funny. Oh, was he one of the guys from oh, I'm pretty. Oh, he was on the Ridiculous Six, so that's got to be an Adam Sandler movie. Filmography. Let's have a look. Yeah. Oh, he's in Beverly Hood. Oh wow. Yeah. I think I remember. Yeah. He was in the Ridiculous Six. I knew I recognised him. Oh, he was in Hubie Halloween as well, and that film was quite funny too. Oh, don't worry about it. Honestly, Mrs. T, don't worry about the kids crying in the background. Look, we've all got kids. Honestly, yeah. We've all got kids. Honestly, and obviously, for anyone that's watching, look, guys, it's only natural for kids to cry. Okay,
right?
It's only natural. If kids are gonna cry, they're gonna cry. You know, I mean, no doubt Mr. T wants to cry right now. You know. Just cry, let it out. Don't worry, the whole world's gonna hear. You know, and once the stream's over, it's over. No one's gonna care, you know. So don't worry about it.
Nobody's gonna remember this.
Nah, honestly, if anyone sees anybody crying, I mean, don't worry about it. Honestly, seriously, I'm not offended. And to be quite honest, kids are kids. So it's as simple as that. But no, Mrs. T, like I say, it's you know, it's been, you know, for COVID times. I think obviously you guys have preach it. I'll preach it. All right. It's the Joe Baxter 9 show. If people don't like it, they know where to go. so it is. But basically, no, it's, you know, it is. It's. I think you guys have been in agreement. You know, the past 2 years have been, I would say, well, sorry, I say year and a half. They've been difficult for kids in terms of not being able to go out and play out, or you know, have a normal life due to COVID-19. So, like I say, and unfortunately, I think kids have now got what we call excess energy. They can either run around the garden to burn it off, or they can play video games to burn it off. You know, and sometimes the video games just doesn't do it, you know. And unfortunately, we're in that time now where everything's starting to come back to normality. But we all know that kids do not like change. Once they're set in that routine, that's their routine. But now that the world's coming back to normality, to children, I honestly think they must be thinking, "Oh God, we're going through change. It's going from our normality now back to something that we don't know." And obviously, kids only see the world in one way, and that's their way, you know. And obviously, that's the way how I think it is when kids see change in the world, it affects obviously their behaviour, and obviously everyone's going to be, you know, when kids eventually go back to school, properly, and obviously there's no worry about COVID-19 anymore. It's in the past and it's gone, and when we actually are back to normality, the kids are going to look back and think, wow, what a strange time, what a strange time to be living in. And they're going to be turned around and think, thank God our parents were playing video games.
You're right about that.
Yeah.
You're right about that.
So thank God. But no, that's, like I say, it's when we're back to normality and we're able to do the normal things, then hey, like I say, this is the new normal for me, and obviously no doubt the new normal for everyone in the world. But how do you guys feel? What's your guys' future for when COVID actually disappears? What's your plans? What do you feel like you want to do? Do you want to? I mean, I know that you said that you want to come over to the UK, and obviously, what's your plans? What do you want to do? Any
Well,
vacations?
we had plans to travel some, man. That we wanted to travel. You know, sitting in the house for almost 2 years, well, at least a year, like you said, year and a half. Sit in the house, or you restricted where you can and can't go, or what you can and can't do.
Yep.
I actually want to travel some more, man. Ride around different states and just see different things and visit people and stuff. Like I said, we have planned next year to come to the UK for like a week, and my wife ain't never been out of the country before, so that'd be a new experience for her. And I want to go see the Stonehenge again. I did like that area.
Yeah.
I won't mind going to Bath again to go see the castle and stuff over there, or going to London, go see the Big Ben and Parliament and all that stuff, and see like the little soldiers outside in attention and all that.
Yep.
I won't mind, just something different,
Yeah.
I just don't want to sit in the house. I just don't want to sit in the house when all this over with and doing what I'm doing now. I feel like I done gained so much weight during this COVID stuff. All I do is eat, sleep, wake up, eat, sleep.
Yeah, I'm exactly this. Honestly, man, I'm exactly the same. This is the reason why I was saying with my stream schedule. Obviously it'll be changing. Mondays is obviously at the minute the only free day. Tuesdays we're kind of like temporary playing outside, playing hockey, and Wednesdays is a free day. Thursdays is like basketball for me, but I coach basketball, so that's kind of like it's not like a non-activity. I am going back to jiu-jitsu. Friday nights is probably ball hockey, and Saturday and Sunday is like a free night, so stream schedules can change at any time. But it's like I say, it's if you can go out there and train, fantastic, you can go out and train. But some people don't have that facility where they can go out and train, and which is a shame. But what's your thoughts on martial arts, mate? Have you ever thought of jumping into doing a bit of martial arts? Or Mrs. T, you ever thought about doing martial arts, like Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu or anything?
I thought about doing martial arts when I was younger, but my daughter, she do Taekwondo. She's made red belt, so I think she got to get there with the super red, and then she'll be able to go for a black belt.
So,
But she do Taekwondo and she love it. I think once my boys hit 5, I'm gonna put my oldest son in it because he have a lot of energy and he likes it too. And then I'm gonna put my youngest son into it too.
Kickboxing for Mrs. T. So kickboxing must be for. Is it? Are you talking about Thai kickboxing, or are you thinking about possibly the American type kickboxing? Because I know there's different types of styles. So I know American kickboxing is a little bit more. Obviously, it's a little bit more lenient to rules, whereas Thai, it's like headbutts and everything. So, what one would you like to do? Would you do Thai but kickboxing, or would you do American kickboxing? American. Alright, that's okay. That's okay. I would do American because, to be quite honest, there's nothing worse than someone headbutting you or elbowing you. I think that's awful. Getting an elbow and headbutt. So, I think that's awful. But no, that sounds good. But what if I get headbutted? Someone will pay. Well, what would you do if someone headbutted you, Mr. T? What would you do?
For kickboxing?
Yeah.
I won't mind trying out Taekwondo or kickboxing. I won't mind either one of them because both of them be a good little workout and a good workout for me.
Even if you got headbutted.
I think I might do Taekwondo more, Joe, because it's just simple fact.
The question was, what would you do if you got headbutted? Get together.
I thought, man, my mind tripping. I thought Joe said Taekwondo.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, no, if I got, I don't know, Joe. I got a hard head. So I think I might can take it.
Oh, thank you very much, Coffee. Thank you very much, man. I hope you had a fantastic stream there. No, it's well, what I would like to go back and do, obviously traditional Japanese jiu-jitsu, and I would like to do a little bit of Brazilian as well. Obviously, before I stopped doing traditional Japanese, I actually ended up on blue belt, and obviously I don't know if you guys have. Obviously, I was just saying on my last stream, they've had a bit of bad news at the World Jiu-Jitsu Federation over at the UK here, and basically what's happened is they've been in this building for years, and I mean years, and basically Soke Robert Clark sadly passed away in 2013, 2012, 2013 sadly. And that was a big shock for everyone, because obviously he's quite a, you know what it is, mate. You know when they say like Yoda and stuff like that. Well, put it this way. This guy, I think I was 16, and this guy actually took time to take a photograph of a snot-nosed 16-year-old kid from the northeast of England, and he was like the big guy, the guy that actually ran the organisation, so he was like our Yoda, really, you know. And basically, this guy was so fast that he was. It looked like he hit you, but he didn't. He kind of like controlled. And believe it or not, this guy sadly passed away in 2012, 2013, which was like a massive shock to everyone. And obviously, since his death, the landlord of the building that the main headquarters of the World Jiu-Jitsu Federation in the UK is based at, he's doing no repairs whatsoever to the building, which I think is an absolute shame. And they've done £15,000 worth of renovations to keep the building up to a standard to what it should be, and he's totally refused to do any repairs or anything at all, which is a bit of a shame, you know. And but I will go back to traditional Japanese jiu-jitsu, but there's a friend of mine that's got a class who he basically was at the World Jiu-Jitsu Federation. He was my sensei at the World Jiu-Jitsu Federation, and he started his own federation. So I'm going to just head back and do obviously traditional Japanese jiu-jitsu, obviously back at his federation, rather than go back to the World Jiu-Jitsu Federation, because they're in turmoil. You can see they're in turmoil, and I don't know if you probably agree with us, there's nothing better than starting out fresh in a positive environment rather than dipping yourself into a negative environment. So
yeah, I agree. It kind of sounds like something like Cobra Kai.
a bit like it, yeah, because believe it or not, I mean, I know that it's so sad, because you know the gentleman like Soke Robert Clark, he's like Sensei Robert Clark. He was such a gentleman, and he had so much time. And what I'll do is obviously on the Discord I'll post a photo of me. I mean, take a look at me now, alright? And then when you have a look at this photograph later on, you'll be like, oh wow, Joe, you really need to go back to jiu-jitsu. So obviously you'll have a look and you'll see. But no, I love Cobra Kai too. I love Cobra Kai. That's a quality show, Cobra Kai. I think what I'm going to do is in the next couple of days is just do like a marathon run and just watch it and get up to speed with it. But I've heard rumours. Is it cancelled? It isn't cancelled. Surely it isn't cancelled, is it?
I don't think it's cancelled. I think they're probably working on a new season. Season 3.
I hope so. Because
I hope they're working on season 3.
Yeah, it's a really good show. And to be quite honest, I honestly think I think they've went the right way. I think they've went the right way to obviously doing something like that, you know, rather than making a new film and, you know, getting it all up to spec and everything and rebooting it, like obviously rebooting it and stuff like that. I think they've went the right way with doing a TV show. It's more like, I just hope it doesn't fizzle out like The Walking Dead.
Yeah, I don't know how it's gonna end, man. I just hope that what's his name, the two guys who don't get along with each other, man. I hope they can eventually, you know, get over their difference for their people to fight the other guy.
Mm-hmm. No, honestly, I really hope it stays stays for a long time, you know. But you know when you'll have a look at when you have a look at Cobra Kai in traditional Japanese, obviously, I know it's like Karate Kid and stuff like that, but believe it or not, let's say karate's like it stems off from jujitsu, you know. But if you have a look, some of the some of the traditional Japanese stuff, it looks amazing, you know. I tell you what I really wanted to do was build a like a tatami, which is like a jiu-jitsu mat, and obviously I thought myself, I says, oh, I'm gonna build one, and then when I read up on how they actually make them, I was like, wow, it's like straw, which is like stitched together, and then it's like mud packs underneath, and I thought, wow, could you imagine building that? It's like, you know, it's like a big project to do. You know, obviously the way how they do it, like traditional, like some of the way how they make clothes and stuff like that, it's just amazing. Have you ever thought about going to Japan?
I want to go to Japan. Actually, Joe, when I was stationed in Florida, Pensacola, I actually had orders to go to Japan. Well, I was working to get orders to go to Japan for 3 years to be stationed out there. But my daughter mother ended up talking me out of it because she wanted me to come back to Virginia. You know, till my daughter was young, and she didn't want her to wait. I was already gone for basically 3 years, been stationed in Florida, and I could only see her when I came home vacation, vacation from work, which was like once or twice a year. So she said it wasn't fair to my daughter, which I agreed to. So I ended up canceling them orders and got orders to Virginia.
No, that's understandable. Your kids are life, mate. On that's the thing. Kids are life, you know. And obviously,
yeah, you're right.
It's so hard when you kind of see your kids, really is. So, but what I want to touch ground on obviously your service in the armed forces. What was life like for you in the armed forces? Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, it wasn't bad. I mean, it had its hard points and then it had its good points, but the ship lifestyle, I didn't like it at all, Joe. I'm not gonna lie to you, I didn't like it at all. The food was horrible, grade F food. Where we slept at was horrible. Some days you have hot water, some days you have cold water. All depends on which way the ship is rocking.
Right.
You work like a slave. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. You work like a slave. You know, the job I had, you know, we working on flight decks for like 20 hours straight before we even get to go to sleep, and then we had to do a thing called pre-op. As we get done doing flight ops, we had to make sure that everything was good, nothing was broken. If it broke, we didn't get to go to sleep. You know, you had to fix it before flight ops start again, which is only a couple of hours away.
Ooh, wow.
So the lifestyle, I ain't gonna lie, it sucked. But when I went to shore duty, oh man, like on land for 3 years, and I was off the ship, oh, I loved it. Yeah, it was love, man. It was slow pace. You know, the military, the Navy got a thing called duty, where you got to stay in duty for 24 hours. So on the ship, you can't leave the ship for 24 hours. And that's not including the next day, you got a regular work day on top of that. So you be on the ship about 30 some hours for you to go home.
Right. Wow.
Yeah, but on shore duty, what they call shore duty on land, you have 24-hour duty, but you don't have to go to base. Go on the base if you have watch. You didn't have watch, you had to show up for duty, which I love.
No, that's understandable. I mean,
yeah, like I said, it had a hit and miss spot. The ship, I wouldn't advise anybody to go to the ship if you don't have to.
Yeah. But, you must be knackered, mate. You must be like, you must be absolutely shattered on the ship, you know. Wow, that's kind of hard. So did you serve anywhere like active duty anywhere in the world? Like did you visit any other countries? Obviously, around when you were in the Navy, or
yeah, like other countries.
Yeah. I know you said you've been to the UK.
Yeah, I've been to UK. I've been to Cape Town, South Africa. I've been to Haiti. I've been to Gitmo on Cuba, or Guantanamo, Cuba. I've been to the Suez Canal. I saw Egypt and Saudi Arabia, Afghanistan, Iraq, Dubai. I've been to Dubai multiple times.
Ooh, wow.
I think it's all the places, all the countries that's not
Yeah.
United States that I've been to.
Mrs. T says he would come home and just fall into bed.
Yeah, it was bad, Joe. It's bad. Like you work when you done working, man, you done for the day. It's basically like you come home, you drink a beer, take a shower, eat, go to sleep, and do it all over again. I would leave at nighttime and sometimes come home and it be nighttime.
Wow. Yeah, that's a bit like us. Sort of like it's winter time. It's like you leave in the dark, you come home in the dark.
Yeah. It's basically like I'm not gonna say it's the worst thing ever. 'Cause, I mean, the military did me good. I mean, it started off rough. Then like the more years I got in and the more rank I got, it started to get easier. But you deal with a lot of BS on the other end of it. So it's basically not the work. The issue is mainly like the politics part of it. You know, all the other people, you know, telling you to do it, and you know, you pass it down to the people lower rank than you. But my wife, she used to get mad because. No, by the time I get home, I be too tired to do anything. You know, she be ready to do something. I be tired. Or like me going out to sea on a ship. And man, I missed a lot of important days with the kids. Like my daughter first day of school, I missed it. I'm on the ship. My son first step, I missed it on both of them. And I missed birthday parties. You know, some holidays with the kids.
Yeah, no, that's tough, mate. That is tough, mate. That is very tough. And you know what it is, though? It's yeah, fair enough. You might have served in obviously the US Navy and stuff like that, and obviously I'm from the UK and stuff. But obviously, I'm grateful for everyone that's in the armed forces. You could be in the US Navy, you could be in the UK Navy, you could be anywhere. Anyone that's in the armed forces, I'm absolutely grateful for your service. And obviously, without you guys, obviously we would have we wouldn't have freedom or protection in the world, you know. So obviously, I'm grateful for your sacrifice, and obviously, obviously that I can actually say, mate, that's rough. You know, that's very rough, and obviously, it's like obviously now that you're out, I can see that you probably see the benefits of spending more time with your kids and stuff like that. And obviously, you've actually agreed. It had its you roll with the punches, and obviously that's what you've done. You've rolled with the punches, and obviously now you're embarking something. That's going to be obviously something that you're going to spend more time with your family with, and obviously with cyber security, no doubt you're going to spend more time with your family doing that job than you're, you know. And obviously I can understand, mate, that you missed out on quite a lot serving your country. And like I say, it takes a lot of people obviously to say, oh look, sometimes for you guys, and no doubt you probably agree, is sometimes you just want to thank you and just obviously, you know, that's it. And obviously, mate, hey, look, thank you, you know, and obviously welcome, obviously, to the streaming world and cyber security. I can't wait for that to kick off for you, mate, really. So, but no, Mrs. T says yes, he missed so much, baby first steps, words, etc. Wow, mate, that is some sacrifice, So, oh hey, heart goes out to you, mate, and obviously, wow, that's some sacrifice, that. But what's it? So when you say when cyber security, obviously that kicks off for you. What do you guys plan on obviously doing? Obviously, I know you're saying you're going to come over to the UK and stuff like that. Have you ever thought of coming up to Newcastle?
Hey, Joe, I never heard of Newcastle until I met you.
Right. Well, Newcastle is oh, Garfi. Oh, fantastic, mate. Brilliant. So, Garfi, where are you from? See where Garfi's from.
How is the cost of living there, Joe? Is it like high?
Yeah, it's, you know what it is, mate. It's not, you know. It's actually cheaper living up in Newcastle than it is living in London. So, Doncaster, DJ Garfi comes from the place where we call like a soccer manager called Kevin Keegan, and this is tight up. I am not rich. I am not rich, honestly. So, but it's obviously Garfi comes from in Doncaster's cheapest chips. Yeah. So basically, Garfi comes from a place where there's a soccer manager called Kevin Keegan. We call him King Kevin Keegan. And if you actually have a look at the history of Newcastle United, Kevin Keegan is the most successful manager in the 90s era. It's where we nearly won the Premier League, and obviously that's where Kevin Keegan's from. Kevin Keegan's from Doncaster. So, well, yeah, Garfy, that's the way to live, mate. Cheapest chips in Doncaster. So that's the way it is. Yeah, but it's actually more cheaper up north than it is down south. So that's that one. That's why I rich poor. The only time I'm rich is when the money goes high, but when the money goes low, I'm poor.
I always say everything going up but the pay.
Exactly. Asterius B, how do you do, mate? Hope you're alright. But Mrs. Tighten Up, if you're still here, what's your goals? What would you like to do in the future? Where would you like to take your streaming?
Right now, Joe, for me, I think I just want to. I think right now I'm not focused on partner or anything. Yeah. Right now, I just want to really just support people, streams.
That's fine. I'm totally. You know what it is, man. I'm actually thoroughly enjoying like being affiliate right now. I'm not aiming to go for partner. Because I'm pretty comfortable staying affiliate, you know. And plus, obviously, with me work commitments and stuff, you know, I just think it's quite difficult to push the partner. And to be honest, I'm quite happy the way I am, and probably no doubt you are the same, mate. You're quite comfortable where you are, and you're happy playing the video games that you want to play. This is Tighten Up. I think I have a goal now. Is that I don't have a goal right now. Hey there, Mysterious B. Oh yeah. So it's like I say, I mean, my goal is, mate, is obviously to be a little bit more active in like follow people's streams and help people get obviously help improve their production of their streams, you know, and that's my goal right now. And like I say, I think Team Tighten Up, we're on the right road to success.
I agree. So, well, I was looking into it, Joe. It said from affiliate to partner, not that really that much of a difference.
Yeah, I agree. I totally agree. Mysterious B says, "Hello there, Mr. T." No, I totally agree, and that's the reason why I'm quite happy just staying affiliate and just obviously doing what I do, really. And it's nice to have that Twitch affiliation, you know. The Hubs thinks I should try for partner next year. I'm just going to roll with the wins. If I make it, great. If I don't, no, yeah. There's no fault of like obviously trying. There's no fault in that, and you know, and I if someone says, look, I'm going for partner, don't worry, guys, look, you've got my support. I'll be there to watch, you know, and give you them average viewers. I think everyone can agree is the main thing is making sure that we get average viewers. So, but I'll be there, and like I say, if you do go for it next year, obviously I'll be there. Obviously, I'll get partner. I'll keep going. Yeah, Garfy, I'll be there to support you, mate. If you go for partner, definitely we're a team. So we'll stick together and we'll help each other, obviously, achieve our goals, really, and that's what it's all about. So, but I really enjoy my community. So as of now, I'm living it up with where I am right now. Hey, that's good. No, that's I'm exactly the same. Mr. T, what about you? You must be enjoying the community right now.
Yeah, I'm enjoying the community. I think community's doing good. I think the last time I checked, the community have with the 2 supporters that we have, I think we have 19 or 20 affiliates. Yeah. And then I think we only have 7 or 8 non-affiliates. So we're doing pretty good in our community. Yeah,
no, it's really I'm quite proud of how far people have come, and obviously, like I say, it's really for where we can help people. It's, you know, it's been really fun, and you know, since I think it was January time, December time when I really took the streaming and taking it for, you know, Tighten Up Vibes. That's the one, Tighten Up Vibes. You know, and that's what I like to see. So, but what formula would you like to adapt in for Team Tighten Up?
Well, the formula I would like to use is, I know like us, the main reason for the Discord is our Discord is mostly focus on helping non-affiliates make affiliate. That's what the whole Discord basically is about. You know, make partners kind of on your own pace, but our main goal is to help non-affiliates make affiliate. So if anybody listens that's non-affiliate, the goal that I've been preaching since I made it and everybody else make it is, if you stream for 1 hour, 1 hour a day, 1 hour a day, hey, you can get more views that way. You gotta think about people's attention span. If you got somebody watching Twitch all day, the most people might stay on somebody's Twitch stream is about 30 minutes to 40 minutes. So if you stream 1 hour, if you got a rate of 10 people and they drop down to 5 people, your average is gonna be somewhere in the middle of that, which will help boost up your view summary.
Yeah.
But if you stream multiple hours, multiple times a day, you might have one good stream when you have 15, 20 people. To say your next stream you only have one person, because they be like, oh, I already seen that person stream. I'm not gonna go back on that stream again because I'm gonna go support somebody else. So that's why I come up with the formula doing it once a day for an hour. Hey, you can make affiliate within a week and a half, 2 weeks max. It depends on how low your view average is, but your view average is pretty decent. You can make it within a week.
Mm-hmm. No, that's a great. I agree with that. Yeah, I agree with that. It'd be a good formula to adapt. I made affiliate in 11 days. I think it was around about 2 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks for me. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's. I think Joe. I think you did a little bit under 2 weeks. I think you right under 2 weeks when you did yours.
I mean, I was working out the averages and stuff like that, and just double checking to make sure that Twitch should actually give me the correct viewers, you know. And I remember once it took them like I think it was 24 hours to actually sort out the issue with the average views. And I remember you saying, "Oh, yeah, they're having a lot of issues with average views." No, what's this we got here? For Twitch, I am very lazy for it, I know, but when I sit down, I try and draw. My brain goes, nah.
Yeah. I also tell people, like, if you got a group like ours, we have tons of affiliate in our group now.
Yeah.
So if you got somebody who's not affiliate, if you can get in behind somebody who's affiliate and tell them that, hey man, I'm gonna stream after you and let them raise you. You never know. Definitely if you got like two of say, if me and you streaming at the same time, and then we have somebody who's non-affiliate streaming right after us, we both can rate that person. Because to us, the non-affiliates are a priority of me rating somebody that's already affiliate.
No, I agree. I really do. It's a good. You know, for me, I always say a good thing for viewership is raids, and like I say, I think a lot of people don't quite understand that. Say being on there 10 minutes beforehand, before the stream starts, to then obviously saying, okay, look, I'm on there ready for someone to raid, you know, for someone to raid me, and then return the favour by raiding someone later on, you know. And I think a lot of people forget that, and there has been quite a few times where I have advised people, you know, be ready 10 minutes on your stream. And that's the reason why I've got like a 10-minute counter in case anybody wants to raid my stream. But if there was one bit of advice you would give to some new upcoming streamer, what would it be?
Advice I would give one new streamer, Joe?
Yep.
That's a question? Advice I would give a new streamer?
Yep. That's a question.
Alright, the advice I would give a new streamer, the best advice I give them is, no matter what game you're playing, be interactive with your chat. Because a lot of people don't come to watch your streams to watch you play the game. A lot of people come to see how you interact with the chat or conversation. So I think my priority is to make sure I interact with my chat, and I make sure I acknowledge everybody in the chat, and then it's the game.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. Yeah. Mrs. T's put there, be yourself and ignore those views. Views can
that's
get
another
people
one.
down.
Don't focus on views. Cause if you so focus on views, like one stream you get 20 views, and next stream you only get 3 views, you're gonna get butt hurt. So don't focus on your views. Whatever you get, be happy with it. Like me, if I get 1 view, I'm happy. If I get 20 views, I'm happy. I'm still the same way. You know, I'm not doing it for the views. I'm doing it for the fun and me to interact with people.
Yeah, no, that's right. This is what I do it for. I do it for as a hobby now. You know, it's fun. And obviously I'm talking and obviously meeting new people obviously online and stuff, and that's the goal for me. And obviously, you know, since doing it and becoming Twitch affiliate, you know, the whole concept of, I think I'm going to touch on Initial D, because I believe Initial D mentioned something about streaming, what games obviously do for you, you know, and you know, sometimes I feel sometimes people will say, oh, I'm going to stream this absolute awesome Call of Duty stream, but sometimes I think, well, hang on a minute, you know, how many people are streaming Call of Duty now? And my only advice is find a game that not a lot of people are going to be streaming, you know, and obviously one of them, I would say, not a lot of people stream Super Mario.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? So, because it's vintage, and obviously I said to Shay the other day, I says, Shay, what do you think about retro gaming? And he's like, why would you want to do retro gaming for? And I was like, well, why not? Not a lot of people, you know, well, you young bloods, no, you young bloods, you guys don't know what tough gaming is until you play Super Mario.
You're right. You play an old retro game, you don't know what a hard game is. And to make it so bad, the retro game had one level. It ain't just easy, medium, hard. It's just one level throughout the whole game.
Oh, there's a legend himself. He's just, do you see that? He just snuck past. He just snuck past. Come and say hello. Don't be shy. Come say hello. Come on. Look at that face, guys. Come here. Look at that face. Look at that face. Hi. Obviously, we have Tessa in the background there. Make sure you say hello. No, she's got the hand in there. So, but Tessa, Shay.
Shay, so, when you play Call of Duty again, 5 bits per kill.
Yep. When you play Call of Duty again, you stream, it's 5 bits per kill. That's what you're gonna get. So, you've done something here. He's like, I want to stream. You've awoken the beast. So, oh, hang on a minute. Where you going? You're gonna, Mr. Tighten Up. Look what you've done. He's gonna go stream.
I'll be on her.
He's got the best gun. So I'm gonna give Shay a couple of minutes, obviously, to get set up. And I think what we'll do is, we'll raid Shay and watch his stream and just see, obviously, what his skills are. Get your bits out, Mr. Tighten Up.
Yeah, let me reload up on my bits.
Get your bits out. Get your bits out, Mr. T. Get your bits out. Quality. Oh, I like it. No, but you know, obviously, again, rolling back, obviously, the retro gaming. Obviously, Biddy Bits, yes, Mrs. T, Biddy Bits. It's like I say, rolling back to retro games. Obviously, I don't think kids realise that vintage gaming, for us, you know, I would say elders, pardon the French. I would actually say, speak for myself, elders. But I've got to actually say, you know, retro gaming, it seemed more tough, more hard. We didn't have the chance to spin with analog stick all the way around to see what was behind we. If Bullet Bill was swinging past we'd get hit by Bullet Bill, you know, in Super Mario. So, you know, it's one of them, you know. And obviously, again, because it's retro gaming, I feel it's not very, it's not diluted down. Unfortunately, we've got big gamers, you know, like we'll say Ninja, like playing Call of Duty and stuff like that. I would say every kid in the world, if they've got Call of Duty, they're playing it, and you know, that's the sad thing, I believe. And it's same with Fortnite as well. I believe Fortnite's you know, a bit diluted because it is the major game to play. GTA 5 was exactly the same, you know.
Right.
And that's my only advice is if you're going to play a game, play something that you love, you know. And obviously, if you're going to play Super Mario, play Super Mario. Play it. You're not going to get, no one's going to tell you off for playing it, are they? So, but that's what I would recommend. And for, you know, and for heaven's sakes, and I think you'll all agree with us on this one, you know. And I think you touched base on it just before as well, Mr. T. If you're going to stream, for heaven's sakes, don't stream 5 times a day. You know? So especially if you want to try and hit Twitch affiliate, don't stream 5 times a day, for heaven's sake. That's because when you see on the going live, going live, you've got like Tom's going live in like 5 minutes. Oh, that's good. An hour later, oh guys, I'm just letting you know I'm going live in 5 minutes again. Okay. An hour later, I'm going live again. Yes, so.
Yeah, you gonna kill people want to come see your stream.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's like someone playing Titanic on your stream every 5 minutes. You know, that's what it's like. So it's like 5 minutes in, you're like.
Oh, that was so hilarious earlier though.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
I couldn't let you pass it by. When you said somebody drop 100 bits, I'll play it again. I can let that one go by.
But when you dropped the 100 bits, I was like, yeah, there's Titanic. It had to be done. Honestly, it had to be done. So obviously, you guys made me laugh so much. May say, I was actually sat and I was thinking, oh god, I'm gonna have to do some tidying up or something. And my sides were actually hurting when I was picking things up because I was laughing so much after playing Titanic. And then you've got Blood Gab putting, why are you running? Why are you running? It's like, oh no, it's Kevin Hart, and I'm like, oh, not Kevin Hart. No, but I was absolute cracking stream, honestly. Hello.
You've got the mirror on?
Yeah.
Oh man, Joe, I'm gonna ask you, Joe.
Go on.
I wish Call of Duty would do this one thing. You remember back in the day with Call of Duties? I think it stopped at the Ghost. But you remember with Call of Duty when you could just play local with friends at your house and you can have up to 4 players playing at one time?
Yes, I remember it.
I wish they would go back to that. Instead of this new style of way of they doing it.
Yes, it's basically you should join up by Ethernet cables. You should join your consoles up with Ethernet cables and play like either that way. I totally agree, mate. I totally agree. It'd be good if they did, but I think because everyone's playing multiplayer and you can do like private sessions and stuff, I believe obviously it wouldn't be cost effective of hiding the gaming. So, but that's what I think. That's what I think. That's the reason why they would do it. So.
Yeah, it makes sense.
But that's what I believe. That's what I believe they should do. But we'll see how it pans out. You never know, mate. On the next one, they might bring back local play. You never know. Depends on what they really want to do. But again, it's just cost effectiveness, isn't it, for a game? So, but we'll see how that pans out. See how it pans out. But, go on.
How do you like Ghost with all that futuristic stuff they had?
I wasn't a player of Ghost. Believe it or not, the last Call of Duty that I actually played was Black Ops. Black Ops 1. Mm-hmm. That was my last Call of Duty, and Modern Warfare was my last Call of Duty. Shay doesn't understand, but I got up to the highest level of prestige on Call of Duty Black Ops, and you know, I mean, the loadout that I had was like really, really good. Now that I go to play Call of Duty like Warzone and stuff like that, mate, it's a whole different kettle of fish. It's like I can't get into it as much like as what I used to, and I don't know why I can't get into it, but something's changed. I feel something's changed. So, but I just can't adapt to it. So, but Shay can adapt to it really, really well.
Yeah, it's just too fast paced for me now. And like we were saying earlier, it's like as soon as you respond, somebody right there waiting for you.
Exactly. I'm totally with you on that one. Someone's always there waiting for you, and by the time you respawn in, someone's there to shoot you. Bang, you take it. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to quickly go to a quick break. I'll be back in about 5 minutes. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine. I'll be here, Joe.
Champion. I'll see you in about 5 minutes, guys. 2 seconds here. Thanks very much for the break there. Mr. T, you there?
I'm here, Joe. T, you there?
That's good. That's good. That's good. No, so Mr. T, obviously, as jumping back onto the obviously Call of Duty Black Ops, and obviously the games going forward. I think the term what we're looking for is LAN connection, LAN play. It's like LAN, local area network play. That's what I think. That's what it was, and obviously just obviously touch base on it. It was very popular to play, especially with friends. Then that was just a pure network. But now I think obviously with we can get our own session players. I think like GTA, you can have your only invite session. You know, so which is a obviously which if that's what they can do, great, they can do that. But I honestly don't think they would. I honestly don't think they'll put local area network play back into it. But if they did, hey, it may be an advantage. I know obviously you enjoy local area network play, so obviously I enjoyed it. It's what we call the best thing since sliced bread.
You're right.
So that's what we would call, and hey, like I say, we'll see how it all pans out and see where it takes me, but no, Mrs. T, obviously, are you a Call of Duty fan?
I used to be a big Call of Duty fan back in the day until, like I said, when Ghost came out, it kind of took me away from Call of Duty with that when they came out, all that future technology stuff. I haven't played since then, so Cold War. Honestly, Cold War would be the first time I played Call of Duty in years.
The last actual Call of Duty, what I remember, and I don't think I think you might agree, but when they used to do the deluxe packages and the prestige packages, I don't know if you remember, they actually used to do a thing where if you bought the highest package you got a throat mic. Can you remember that?
No, I don't remember that one.
No, honestly, it's I remember once it was if you bought Call of Duty, it's like if you say if you reserved it and you got the prestige package on a reserve, when you go to the store to buy it, you actually got a throat mic, an actual mic that actually went on your throat and you could talk to people, and you used to be able to put the headphone in your ear, and it was like a proper military throat mic.
Oh man,
honestly, that was, put it this way, I'm talking good 10, 11 years ago when that actually was coming out. So do you feel now do you feel that obviously I know we get if we reserve a game or we buy a prestige package game, we get digital download content. Do you feel, despite the money that we pay, do you feel it's worth the money?
I think it all depends on the player. A lot of players are different. Like me, I probably wouldn't buy the prestige package because I'd be fine with the regular package, the normal. But you get somebody that's really into Call of Duty. It's like Shay like Call of Duty. For him, he might think the package might be a good investment for him for the type of style that he play.
See, for like I say, for me, I just feel I like merchandise. Put it this way, I like having merchandise, and I remember obviously getting, say if I bought the prestige package, getting the throat microphone and stuff like, or getting the poster on the wall. I actually like that, and sometimes I think it's great getting digital content. And when I bought Ghost of Tsushima, you got the bonus pack with it as well. But when I checked the bonus pack, it's like you get an extra bit of armor with it, which is like the hero of Tsushima. And you get, what I didn't realise is you get like an art book like within the game, and I think, wow, that's pretty cool, but I'm more of a man where I like to have something in my hand and think, Oh wow, that's pretty cool. It's like Crash Bandicoot. When you ordered the new remake of Crash Bandicoot, you actually got a Crash Bandicoot bobblehead, and to me that's like, I think, oh wow, that's pretty cool, you know, getting stuff like that. But I think, like, obviously now we're going through a digital age where everything's downloaded. So do you think that's the reason why there's not much merchandise getting pushed out, because we're pushing towards a digital download age? Do you think that's the reason why they're doing that?
Yeah, I agree with that. Since everything going digital, they just don't see the reason why to make all the extra stuff to come with it. Compared like back in the day when you had to go to like GameStop or Walmart or go somewhere to physically go buy the CD where you get the whole case for it.
So it's this is one thing I wanted to ask you, and obviously ask Mrs. Titan as well. You know, I went to I was in the United States. I was in Florida back in 2008, and we went to a Walmart, and like a Walmart over in the UK is actually called an Asda. Obviously when I was over in Florida, I went to a Walmart, and I couldn't believe what you guys had in your Walmart. You had everything. You had like lawnmower, grass cutters, like drive-on lawnmower, grass cutters. You had everything. You had like beer machine dispensers and everything, and like big coffee machines and everything. And I look and I think, you know, like you guys have just got everything over in like your Walmart, where ours is like dead compressed. What do you think's more? Like, what's your favorite part of Walmart?
My favorite part of Walmart. My favorite part of Walmart would be probably the electronics. What the electronics is. I think that's my favorite part of Walmart. Because Walmart do have a big selection of like video games, video consoles. You can even get cell phones there now at Walmart. TVs, everything. Anything electronic, you basically get it in Walmart. You know, like sometimes, like even I don't know if y'all got Best Buy over there, but Best Buy here, you know, basically electronic and device store. But sometimes they don't have everything, but Walmart end up having it.
Right, I'm with you there. Honestly, mate, I just think when I walked into this Walmart, you know, and I just remember looking, and I thought like, wow, this, you know, because when you go to an Asda, a Walmart in the UK, they're big. But when I went to this Walmart, it was like a warehouse, and it was absolutely massive. It was like, wow, you guys had everything, and yeah, I was like, wow. I'm pretty sure I don't know why, but I'm pretty sure I've seen like a section for guns or whatever. I'm not too certain, but I thought, wow, that you know, that's massive. But like I say, it was you guys have definitely got the best Walmarts. So there we have it, I think. So that'll settle in on that one. But if you guys ever do come over to the UK, make sure that you stop off up to the obviously up in Newcastle, because obviously London, don't get us wrong, London's a fantastic place to visit, but we've got some cracking culture up obviously up in Newcastle, so make sure you guys pass through, because like I say, you'll see a different side of England, put it that way. So, but it's obviously you've probably tasted Newcastle brown ale.
Say it again, Joe.
Have you ever tasted Newcastle brown ale?
Oh, I haven't tasted nothing. Anything with Newcastle on it.
Oh, you've got to find some Newcastle brown ale. That's
Oh, see, Joe, when I come over there, like I know when we said we come over there, we're gonna spend time with Garthy and y'all. We're gonna try to see both of y'all and spend time with both of y'all. So whatever over there, Joe, I want to try. I don't want no American food. I want to try stuff from over there.
Oh, well, like I say, it's a hell of a culture. It's a hell of a culture. So, but no, but when you come over, we all should just meet up and obviously get together, you know, for a day, and obviously it'd be great, it'd be absolutely great. So, but no, Mr. Tighten Up, thank you and Mrs. Tighten Up for being on today's show, really. And obviously, what we'll do is we'll head over to Shay's stream right now, and
All right.
we'll give him a raid. But basically, guys, look, please check out today's guests, which is Mr. Tighten Up, Mrs. Tighten Up, and check out their streams. As you can see, the fantastic streamers, the friends of mine, highly recommended. And please check out Team Tighten Up as well. If you've been watching Joe Baxter 9 on the Joe Baxter 9 show, I am one half of Hydraulics Gaming, and we're going to now view the other half of Hydraulics Gaming, Hydra Toaster TTV. He's going to be playing Call of Duty Warzone, and we'll head over there. Make sure that you can check out all of our social media platforms from hydraulicsgaming.co.uk, and obviously we'll catch you guys say possibly Friday, and if we'll stream some Ghost of Tsushima. Alright, Mr. T, thank you very much, mate. Mrs. T, thank you very much for being on tonight's show, and we'll head over to Hydra Toaster now.
All right. Appreciate you, Joe, for having us on here.
No, thank you. You take care, mate.
All right, you too, brother.
Thanks very much for the bits, mate. Thank you.